Shapiro, founder of AllAboutAnimalMassage.com and author of The Horse Lover's Guide to Massage, What Your Horse Wants You to Know. Here's a few minutes of a video from a horse massage class. It will show you a simple technique you can easily learn to help your own horse at home. But if I want to especially kind of prepare him for this, you can do a few extra efferage strokes. And then if you come into this soft tissue behind the elbow, and I often do it with one hand, but it also works really well to do it with two hands. So especially if your muscles aren't used to doing some of this stuff, it can be easier on your body to use the two hands together, so they just kind of one fist inside of the other like that. And you just compress in a little bit, not as deeply as in the tricep that we did before because there's bone right under here, but still enough just to kind of hook into the soft tissue that is there. And then just kind of bend your knees, keep your pelvis under you as opposed to leaning over, just to keep yourself comfortable and your elbows by your side and your shoulders relaxed. And I'm already just, while compressing in towards his ribs, just lifting up to...
So this is like the glide stroke, sort of?
Yeah.
It is. Going up.
Going up. I'm just going to follow the tissue along the back. Do you want to back him up further away from the grass? It might be.
He's working.
So that's about the speed that I often do, but I'll go through more quickly for a second. So if I want to go faster and still have it be pleasant for him and have some benefits, I can do it faster and just use less pressure. So I can just kind of go up like this. And then into the back muscles here. I don't have to go all the way up and through the back muscles, but into them here. Because the top of the ribs are basically about here, but then they go in deeply to the vertebrae. So these muscles are coming onto the ribs and in between the ribs. These muscles are in this big trough along the vertebrae. So I usually just take it up kind of into those back muscles and then stop. And then you might want to keep his head up so he doesn't keep creeping. He can have some freedom to, if he needs to turn around and tell me something, but that gets quite sticky there. But I'm also using more pressure. So again, if I want to speed up, I can lighten up.
Are you between the ribs or on the rib?
I'm over 2 or 3 ribs at a time.
2 or 3.
If I want to work between the ribs, I'll show you that in just a second.
And are there muscles under the skin along that whole area?
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the muscles are running just between each set of ribs, but there's also abdominal muscles coming over the top of them here, and the latissimus dorsi coming over the top of it here. And this bulging muscle comes down onto the ribs from under the scapula. So, and then this position just kind of follows up the last ribs right there on him. So I can
So,
just...
what's the benefit of this?
This is, and it's in your handout about the ribs. So the ribs, one of the big benefits for the ribs, besides the whole breathing thing, which is huge, but we talked about that one more already. But also in terms of benefits for the back, each rib comes up and joins, and where 2 vertebrae join together and form a joint, a rib comes up and joins right in between them. So there's actually 3 joints articulating with each other at every rib head. So if you get tension in the ribs where they're holding and they're not using the mobility of those joints well, and they get stagnant and stuck over time, and they can have chiropractic issues too and actually get subluxation, but even if they don't aren't out per se in a rib. They can just be reduced range of motion, and then the tissues all around that joint get more of a tension holding pattern. And then we talked about the circulation. The circulation decreases because the movement's not happening. And that's going to be affecting the spine then.
Will that
And that's
affect their
also right.
ability to round?
What was that?
Will that affect their ability to round up then too?
Oh yeah, yeah. And it also affects all the nerves coming, because the nerves are coming out of the spine in those same areas, serving the whole body, muscles, organs, everything. So you want the ribs to be moving freely and therefore be able to breathe deeply. Somebody asked about working in between the ribs, though. Any point in here.
Massage will improve your horse's health while you're showing your love. Now try what you just learned at home and see what your horse has to say about it. Remember to slow down, take a deep breath, and know that it will get better as you practice and as your horse feels better. When you're ready to learn more, you can find more techniques in my book, The Horse Lover's Guide to Massage, and many more resources to help you at the website www.allaboutanimalmassage.com, including a free ebook, Animal Massage Consumer's Guide, that you can download there.